Hey guys, and welcome back to our Shattered World observation series of me, NG Paradox. And so far, I've been liking a lot of the things going on in the world. I mean, King Kong, who can't enjoy King Kong rising up in the east? It's always a good one. But yeah, the rest of the world is looking very interesting, very different when we did it without the Shattered World, and in some ways, not that different, actually. But definitely seen a nice big Poland here. I think is really nice to see. Now that we've kind of got realms starting to form, we're probably going to take a lot more time on each of the different places, because I have just seen something right now. Italy is here. So we have King Gillen Bavar. So it's nice to see a king of Italy up here. In northern Italy, he's a Waldensian as well. Most of the lands there do seem to have been converted to Waldensian as well. And also in the north, actually in the middle kind of here, we got the King of Bavaria, of course, you know, the Slavic faith. Maybe German culture, but Slavic faith. We're getting quite a bit of Slavic faith, it feels like, popping about here and there. Staying very strong over here in the east. Kind of fun to see, actually, with Christendom not being as powerful as normal. It's kind of nice to see these nations and religions rise up. Though will they reform is going to be quite important. That'll be very important for their survival maybe in the future. And obviously in EU4 as well, because if you don't reform, I think it just counts as pagan. So that could really hurt you in EU4 potentially. Hewish isn't doing too bad. Look at that. It looks small, but it's got lots of small counties, so it makes it look weaker than it actually is. Though it does only have about 1,000 men. I will also point out last time, Sweden has just made its way to Anjou. So King Sturla Guts has now taken over Anjou. It is gone. Look at that. This is ridiculous. What happened? So Brittany right now is being controlled by these guys, the Normans. So the Bull family is gone. Where are they? Weren't they here? Looks like has he replaced everyone? Nope, we can see the family, the Gladius Christi family. They are still down here right now in jail. It's not looking very good for them. Giles Scully, the Ironside. There you go. Okay, well, it's not looking good for them right now. Can their family survive until the future years? Can they retake what is rightfully theirs? We'll have to just wait and see. Will Scotland be able to free themselves from the Germans? Thought the Germans might take over France, but took over Scotland instead. The Abonid family still down there. I will also, actually, this is what I was going to say. I will point out when I was looking at the armies, I did completely forget that obviously these are tribal. So technically, he's dead though. The amount of men that they have is only for them, the direct control and stuff, not the tribal people. Sorry, I completely forgot. Because obviously they were expanding quite quickly, and I forgot they were actually tribal. I was like, oh yeah, they're quite big. They're not tribal. So I do apologize. I was reading their armies completely wrong previously. Ooh, Songhae, Farbas, Kambu, Sise. So Sise's done a very good job, almost united the whole of Western Africa. He's got up to here right now, so that's pretty good. Can he get past Tangiers? Can they get out of this area and into kind of the Moroccan lands? That'd be fun to see. Africa's still doing quite well. The Tashufin family. Sicily down south. You got Italy up north. The King of Sicily down south. I like that. In the middle you got Serbia. As you normally do, yeah? Yes, Serbia's always been in the middle of Italy. King Orvar. The Norseman, he's got Roman stuff. Will they take it back? Will they be able to free Rome from these heathens' control? We'll have to wait and see. Jerusalem doing really nice though right now. Under the Miaphysite faith, the Assaid family. I do like that Jerusalem. I mean, I wish that wasn't there. That's kind of the only thing. Aswan over here doing the nice little borders down here. Aburasid. Down here, still kind of what we expect. Abyssinia. Got quite a bit of land, actually, here and there. Okay, you're in a few different wars. So peasant revolts, these Adenian claims. Okay, vassalization war. on Assosa. So he's trying to take this as well. That'd be good for him. If he can get Assosa and Elodia, these guys will be doing very well. I do like that crown. The Astakid family. The Miaphysite religion actually might do quite well. Yeah. They actually might do quite well, which again is nice to see these different religions doing really well. It'll make the world look a lot different. Arabia is again the same religion as well. Like the sigil there. Yabalaha. Doing very nicely there. Sana down here. Same as well. Miaphysite, they're everywhere, aren't they? Sistan still looking good as we saw last time. I do like how they've been able to kind of come back. I was worried for them when the Seljuk Empire appeared. Very worried for them. But they're holding on. They're holding on. Azerbaijan is holding on as well. Up north, Albania's not looking so great. What happened to the great Albania? That's a shame. Bulgaria, though, is Bulgaria's everywhere right now. Good for them. But yeah, it's because they took over. They took over the title of Bulgaria. Upland, has that fallen apart a bit? Seems to be fighting everywhere. Can they hold on? I'm not sure. We've got a horde over here. Turkestan. What is this Turkestan? Khan Uzluk Kalukid. He's changed. His family have had Turkestan or something. They've actually changed now to a Taoist faith. When did that happen? Obviously you. Yeah, you were Tengri and now you're Taoist. What does that mean for the religion up here? There's a Taoist here. Will they spread the Taoist faith? Well, we could see the Taoist faith kind of coming over here. I do like the sigil for the Taoist faith, so it could be kind of fun to see it. Zhang Zhung doing well. I hope they make an empire. Come on, King Kong. Make an empire. I do like the crown as well. Coming down to India. The south down there, they've really grown quite a bit over the years. But it's looking kind of what we've expected over the years as well. Coming back to Scandinavia, Norway has good borders at the moment. The Gortz family again. Remember, the Gortz also have Denmark. And they have the Sweden, don't they? Yeah, we just saw they had Sweden, didn't they? No, Traber. Someone conquered Sweden. So King Belslar Traber. So this Slavic man just came over and conquered Sweden. Yep, it was the Gortz family. He conquered it in a war, died in suspicious circumstances, and so was her father. What happened to the Swedish line? Absolute ridiculousness over here in Sweden. And, oh, we better go have a look over there in a second. But, no, I like that. Okay, that's interesting that Sweden has become Slavic. I said the Slavics are kind of sneaking in. We've got Lithuania, yes, a kingdom in the east. King Svanas Joglatis. Okay, he's Romovar, so the Romovar religion now is someone to kind of be their champion. When it comes to their faith, they need this, and I think this one. They've already got two. If they can get this one, Lithuania could reform the religion, which would be amazing to see. We've got Poland and Lithuania. Could we see the Commonwealth, you know? Could we see a Commonwealth appear? Okay. Let's go, though, to the British Isles, because something has happened over here. That's not your normal Scotland, is it? Scotland. Who is the leader? King Refil the Conqueror. The Orne family. So the Orne family, who came from Cumberland. Okay, they've now taken over Scotland. I'm going to I mean, it must be pronounced slightly differently, because that's a K right there. But he took it from the Germans. So the Germans did, in the end, lose Scotland. It was too far away. They had too many enemies surrounding them. The Abbanids couldn't control Scotland. And so, one of the Scandinavians took over. So we got the Slavics invading Scandinavia, and the Germanics invading everywhere else, basically. The Britain... Oh, Saxony? What? Grand Chief Luda Udo Abbanid. So the other Abbanids from over here, they're still alive. Is this actually the same ones who were kind of the opponents? I think it is. So there were Abbanids over here that had like a rival in land to Germany, but their one fell apart. Looks like they made a new kingdom. They've gone up here and they've kind of moved over to the British Isles. So they're kind of the second invasion of Anglo-Saxons, we could say. Well, even though they're technically Germanic, but Saxony, kind of the same area. It's kind of like the second one of them coming over. Brittany still controls this land. It also controls this land and this land. So Brittany has quite a bit of control over the British Isles. Quite a bit. The Normans have taken... Oh, Norman. Oh, Norman culture. Did I not see that last time? Yeah, I must have missed that last time. I do apologize. There we go. Norman culture. Pretty nice to see. Okay, we'll let time go by again. And we'll see maybe the whole kind of culture map. We've got the Italian, Croatian, Serbian, Greeks over here. It looks mostly what I expect. Guys, some in the comment section if you see anything of interest that kind of looks unusual, possibly. Swaby, Berbers down here. No, don't see anything too crazy, I guess. Yeah, I think the Normans kind of the only real new thing. I don't think there's any English popping up. You got Norse over here. Welsh, Normans are up here as well. I don't think we're going to see any English right now, but it's possible. I guess if the... I mean, technically the Normans are here. Don't you need the Normans to come to England to make English? Actually, I think that's what you do need. So actually, if that is correct, it may be possible. Then again, I've never seen the English actually appear when you start in this scenario. So that'd be great to see if that is. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, you need Normans to invade the Anglo-Saxons. And that's what we've got. We've got some Normans there in the English lands. So it could happen. We'll keep an eye on that. France right now, we've got Troyes. That's a pretty nice bit of land he's got there. Count Jean of Troyes, the Ladrati family. He's Fraticelli. These are different religions. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I think Waldensian might come out as the top Christian religion, actually. Then again, Orthodox, technically, I'd say, is actually probably the biggest right now. So technically, Orthodox, it looks like it's the biggest one at this point in time. Berry's got this land. Avon. France has got some interesting places. Italian revolt, though. What is this? What's going on in Italy? League independence. There's some people over here, you know, they want to get some independence from Italy. They're not fond of them. Serbia's still in the middle. Africa's taken over some land in Sardinia. Oh dear, that could be bad. Who has this? Africa as well. So Africa's kind of taken over the Mediterranean. Yeah, they're getting ports and stuff here and there. They got a little spot here. They're kind of getting ports and stuff to gain control over the Mediterranean at large, I would say. Okay, come back down here. Ooh. Okay, a bit of civil war going on there in West Africa. Come back over here, Jerusalem. Still got really nice borders. They've now kind of got it across now, the name. Coming down, Abyssinia. Did you not win that war? Or are you still fighting? De jure war over Assosa. Okay, so I guess that war did not finish. Looks like they're going to win it, though. I can't really see them losing. Yemen is now over here. Pretty nice land. Look at that. Sultan Mubarak Nazraid. Nazaraid, maybe. Miaphysite, you know, as we said, they keep continuing. Oh, okay, Yemen fell apart, then got back together. Arabia, Sistan. I'm liking this Middle East. This is a really interesting Middle East. Oh. Oh. Well, Mr. King Kong has forced the Seljuk Empire to actually bend the knee. He's made them become his own tributary. What? That's crazy. Okay, fine. But I like this kind of Middle East. You've got Sistan, Arabia, Yemen, Abyssinia down here, Jerusalem. It's kind of some interesting states over here. Going back to kind of the Greece area. Thrace, still doing well, as soon as we expect. These guys and these ones kind of free Greek states right now. You've also got Crete, of course. Still mostly look to be the same as before. Trebizond, Duke Niphon Basilikios. Okay, he's Greek, he's Orthodox, he has that area. Oh, the country over here is completely gone now. Going up north, we got those guys there just forming up. Don't know what this is. Bulgar. Okay, pretty separated. There's Rostov up here. very far north, a chief of the very far north. Serbia controls this. Upland has lost its lands over here, but Upland is now over here. So much nicer borders there for Upland now. Maybe they won't be happy with that. They lost land, but at least it looks nicer a bit. Livonia up here, just north of Lithuania. The Pleskev family. Sweden, how's Sweden doing now? Still Germanic, though he is facing a lot of wars. Uplander, Swedish de jure war over Upland. Claim on Gdansk. Conquest, Conquest, Conquest. And another Maraburgian subjugation war. So Sweden is facing a lot of wars right now. He could be in massive trouble if he doesn't deal with that. But that could see it fall apart. We'll see what happens then with Anjou. Turkestan doing pretty nicely up here. Look at this Turkestan. Look at it. That's a nice Turkestan. What the... No, Sistan! So it looks like the Seljuk Empire took out Sistan's main lands. They've got a bit there. Okay, Jane. But is it... What? Their religion's gone. Yeah. Yep, I can't see their religion at all. But the Indian religions, you know, Jain is coming over here a bit. Yeah, because they converted, didn't they? Sistan converted. Why, Sistan? You had such an interesting religion and you left it behind. Well, the culture's Afghan. What is your war right now? Against the tyranny of King Kong Tenzin. To revoke that land. Seljuk invasion of Sind. So they're helping the Seljuk Empire. Okay, I thought you were meant to be lording over them. It feels like you're just doing what they're doing. They're telling you what to do. I don't really know what's going on with that, but okay. Western Protectorate looking pretty good these days. He has this land, but he controls all that, basically. The Khanate of Turkestan. Nope, Crowan. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll go over to Europe once again. Bulgaria, have they expanded? Yeah, they have. They've gone down this way. Just stretching as much as possible as they possibly can. Right now, I'm kind of concerned for Bulgaria because they're stretching out a bit too much. And of course, they're making many enemies probably along their borders. I'm worried to see where this will all end up in the end. You never know, it could work out well for them, but we'll see. It could end up with horrible borders possibly. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll give them the chance. Poland's still doing nicely. The Queen of Firma, Barkowick. The Barkowick family's still in control. She's pregnant. She's fighting the Saxons. Conquest of Anhalt. They're trying to push out the Saxons, so the Saxons are forced to the British Isles, maybe. There does seem to be civil war. Is that in Saxony? Revolt League Independence. Yeah, so some of these people over here, they don't want the Saxons to be here. They're trying to kick them out. Scotland now controls land here, 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 here. Ooh. Could we see a Norse Britannia? Is that what we're going to be seeing here from the AI? Let's have a quick look if any English has actually appeared. No, Norman, Anglo-Saxon. I mean, you got the Norse here. You got the Anglo-Saxons, the Normans. I am assuming that's what you get to make English. I never really tried it before myself, so I'm assuming that's what it is. Germany's still doing pretty nicely. Wars as usual. Host claim on Serbia. Okay, so he's helping Serbia to defend itself. Italy has spread. It looks like Italy and Sicily have been beaten up on Serbia. And so Serbia's been kicked out mostly, but it's still there. They're still holding on. Danish-Norwegian subjugation war. That could be quite big. Guchard's host claim on Serbia. So someone is attacking him. The Ricci family. Looks like it's going to be split Italy between north and south. Croatia's got a nice bit of land here. Look at Croatia. King Vidi's Tengri. The Frisians. Okay, taking a lot of this land now. We can see here these guys, I think, did get independence. There was an independence war. So we have... Oh, no. The King of Barcelona? What happened? King Starkad store. I told you the Germanics are just, the Norse are just going everywhere. That's an interest in Barcelona, I have to admit. They took over that land. These guys, though, are free. Duke Paleo Kavan. So he's got that little land up there. Africa's actually now gone this way because Jerusalem has got most of Egypt, and now they're stretching out this way. And so I guess these two have been butting heads, it would seem. You see here, Sicilian claim on Africa war. Wait, is that for the whole of Africa? Huh. They've got 8,000 men, and Sicily currently has 4,000 men. He has no eyes. We'll quick look over here. 1,500 men, 100 men. Where are the rest of his men? Is that it? Africa's taking back its lands right now. I think Africa might be okay. Looks like Sicily's trying to take these lands as well right now. I think Africa, if they can get their act together, they could probably protect themselves. And we got Mali down here. Technically, he's the first king tier title down here. Manza Banu Mosi. It did look like the Cisays of Songhai might get it, but it looks like it fell apart and Mali's taken over. But Africa coming this way could cause a bit of conflict. Barcelona, are you fighting people? Barcelona conquest of Nice. Okay. We'll let time go back. Iberia is just a horrible, horrible mess. We got Galicia, another Norse, Saxon invader. Look at this. Look at this. We got Leon, a Castilian. What happened down here? There used to be a nice little piece of land down here. It just, Iberia is just ridiculous at trying to keep up with what's going on down here. We've got Cordoba, the Lionheart, Balfs. I like that he's got a little dragon as a sigil for the family. But he's known as the Lionheart, okay. Go back over this way, though. Paphlagonia. I think they've grown a little bit. We've got Cilicia now down here. Little southern lord there. Stamopatas. This guy down here is kind of fallen apart a little bit. Samos. Yeah. They've fallen apart a little bit down here. Thrace is now in here. Thrace has that. Thrace has bits all around these lands. Don't know how it's going to go. Who's Thrace up against right now? They're fighting a few wars. Seljuk conquest of Atrua. So there's a big war going on in the east there. Thracian Thessalonican vassalization war. So we could see Thrace grow a bit. You're underneath Arabia. Azerbaijan is actually underneath Arabia right now as their tributary. That's a nice little Azerbaijan, actually. That's a nice little one. Seljuk Empire is no longer underneath the Kong dynasty. And what has happened? No, King Kong. King Kong. His claim on Nepal war. So he's trying to take Nepal. Okay, and Independence War. Oh, no. So he wants to try and take this back. Nepal, a different Kong. King Kong, Soragu Kong. So he's now got that. Yutsang is controlled by King Kong Lokpei. So the Kongs really are still extremely powerful. And up north we've got Galupi Supi Balpo, the Lionheart. So the Supi family, Bon religion, they kind of took in the north up here. Up against the Kongs. Dej Xiao subjugation war. So someone's trying to subjugate him right now. Not sure that's going to go. Who's actually attacking you? Yutsang. Okay, so he's attacking Yutsang in conquest. And Dej. Who's Dej? This one. So this guy's attacking him. Okay. Duola. So he's attacking them, trying to take over that whole area. That could be... But the Kongs are still alive. There's 3 different Kongs right now. But they're not as strong as they used to be. Which is just sad to see. Karnata's taking over the south. We've got... Ooh. That's a nice one. And Ikanga, the Fat of Lanka. That's a nice... They got a little island there. That's kind of nice to see. I like it. Yeah, Lanka. Good for them. That's a nice little piece of land. Good borders. Good borders. The Seljuk Empire, though, is now free from the Kong family. Looking pretty strong. How many men these days? 12,000 men. The event troops have all gone. So that could mean anything for the future now. But there's obviously still extremely powerful. You cannot underestimate them, Turkestan. Uppland took this. Norway, I think, is fighting Denmark. Yes. 52% in favor of Denmark right now. They're both tribal, remember. If we go have a quick look. This could be big. If Denmark wins this war, they'll take all the Norway lands. They'll have two of the religious places. They only need one more and they might be able to reform the religion. It's still a pagan faith, you know, so they really need to try and do that. We could look for his men. Obviously, a lot of these men are going to be from his vassals, but we can see 2,700 Norway men up here. Saxony over here. Poland have eaten up Lithuania a little bit. They kind of attacked that. They've also taken over Livonia. So Poland now stretches all the way up here. And there's like bits here and there. Lithuania? Civil War? Okay, so Lithuania is surviving, but Poland keeps expanding. It's a different family. Castrotic. So the mother was the family, but the father was from a different family. But his father was the king of Croatia. So there you go. So they're from the Croatian family line. Not the same as it was. They were past kings of Croatia. But her husband is the king of Bulgaria. So this child is the heir to Bulgaria and Poland? Yeah. Oh my. We could see a massive kingdom of the East. That they could probably make the Empire tier title. That is scary. That would be massive. For the... What faith are they? She's Slavic. He's Slavic. The Slavic faith. Wow. I mean, what do they need to reform? 1, 2, 3. That one. And what was the other one? I can never remember what the other one is. Is it there? No. I can remember what the other one is, but it is somewhere. It is definitely somewhere. But 1, 2, 3. They would need to get Kiev. Okay, if they can get Kiev, they'll be good. They could possibly reform the faith. I'm guessing it's not reformed yet. Yeah, still pagan. Okay, coming back over here then. Scotland, still doing a good job. Germany still has these lands over here. Norway has Ireland. Oh, it's sad to see Ireland not having any Irish king right now. Yeah. Even Saxony controls that. It's kind of a shame. Hewis is gone as well. You know, Scotland has it. They've got Wales as well, a lot of it. King of Scotland, the Orn family, if they keep an eye on them, they could make the not Norwegian, the Viking Britannia. Brittany's at war right now. What's this about? Danish subjugation war, they're part of that. Lincolnian Breton subjugation. So Lincoln is trying to subjugate Brittany, which is a big ask. Who controls this? So it looks like a Norman managed to get some independence there. Do we see English yet? Norman. Does it need to be a certain, like, year or something for it to appear or something? It could be maybe the year. Has to be a certain year. Like, I could buy that. That makes sense to me. And we'll go back down. Ooh. Who's this? The King of Aquitaine. The very small King of Aquitaine. King Palio de la Suva. He's Basque. He calls himself a king, but he has less power than most people. They're Tyrol, actually. Bavaria over here, having a bit of trouble, it looks like. War against the tyranny of the Radwan family. Serbia's still here right now. Still hanging on. Galice, Barcelona. Both hanging on as well. Holy War for Provence. And Africa. Africa. You still fighting Sicily? No, the war ended. I think Africa did win. They didn't lose any land, and they've actually taken over the whole of Sardinia. They still have this island, they have that port and stuff. Yeah, Africa kind of has a bit of control of these islands and stuff right now. Going back down here, Mali is not united everyone just yet. Kind of hoping that would happen. Barcelona looking quite nice here down in the south. Got lands here and there. Bavaria's come back together. King Trojan Radwan, the Radwan family, still in control over Bavaria. His brother died in battle, though. Germany, what have you been up to? I feel like you haven't been doing much. What's this? Upper Burgundy. Claim on Schwaben. Okay, so he's attacking Upper Burgundy right now. So, you know, the Germans are still doing their German thing. Kind of keeping nice borders. I mean, you know, they just had the same thing for ages. Saxony's been pushed up here now to the north of Germany. They're fighting against people over here as well. They got bits and pieces here and there. It's not gone perfect. Mercia. Duke Detmer Frederickson. He's actually Germanic Saxon. The Germanic faith Saxons, okay. British Isles. Always a melting pot, the British Isles. I mean, they should be. They should be. That's how they were. But this Poland is a bit of a worry. How's Denmark doing? How's the war? 37% in favour of goods. But it's taken longer and longer. This war's taken a long time to finish. Someone needs to win so you guys don't get attacked by other people and both fall apart. Jerusalem's looking big as usual. Syria, got a nice little piece over here. Sultan Muzaffaradin Radi. He's the first king of his dynasty, Sultanate of Syria. Didn't we used to have one? Yeah, it disappeared. It did used to be controlled by the Yemenid family. What happened to the Yemenid family? So your father was king. He died, then you died. And yeah, they have nothing, it looks like. Is that what? Yeah, looks like they have nothing. Poor family. Okay, so they lost Syria. It's now been reclaimed by another family. Colonia. Who's this? Colonia. Okay. What's this? Paphlagonia. Okay, so Paphlagonia now controls land up here as well. Okay. Thrace still got these lands over here. Still what we expect. Pest? What happened to Pest? Pest has kind of fallen apart. Looks like they lost some land to Croatia, Bulgaria. Maybe a bit was lost to Poland. It's hard to tell. But Poland having many problems. Peasant revolts, conquests. It defended another conquest. Just conquest of a small bit. But Hollander-Polish subjugation war. The Duke of Holland wants to subjugate Poland. The Duke of Holland? Who's the Duke of Holland? Oh, this one? Duke Egbert of Holland, yeah. He's underneath Germany, but he wants to put Poland underneath Germany, I guess. Germany now sneak over to here. Sweden still control this. Scotland now taking that land. I think Scotland might actually unite the British Isles. How many men? Wow. Personally, oh no, it's feudal. So actually he's got 8,000 men. That's pretty good at this point in time. Not too bad. The Bulgars over here, look at that. Doing very nicely. Tribal people. Nice little piece of land. Mordvanin. The Sumanusko people, you know, the religion's still growing strong. We've got the kingdom of Mordvinia. Not looking so great, you know, it's not a great kingdom. The Seljuk Empire's over here. Oh dear. Okay, that could cause trouble. What is this? King Mitsko of Trebizond, the Traber. He's Slavic. Were they Slavics? Of Sweden. So the Swedish king family, his brother, has now taken over Trebizond. He's come all the way down here from Sweden. What is going on? These adventures are just getting ridiculous now. Oh, look at that Abyssinia. That's what I call a nice Abyssinia. That's what you call nice. Apart... Oh, why? That'd have been so good. We got Yemen. Oman? Okay, so he's got all of this. And over here. Okay, Miphasite. How's the religion looking down here? Yep, it's the Sunnis are actually getting kicked out. The Sunni faith is doing really badly. Yeah. This is a massive, like, religious melting pot right now. Then again, so is... Look at all these heretical ideas going on. Just Slavic, though, you gotta say. Slavic's doing very well, you know. Germanic, doing pretty well. Might have survived over here in the British Isles. Summonisco, doing well over here. Buddhists, Jain, Hindus not doing well this time. I usually find the Hindus take out the Jain, but not today. Zhang Zheng did get Nepal. What are you fighting right now? Okay, nothing too big then. So King Kong over there, and Yutsang. Different Kongs. So the Kongs have both of these. Amdo. Okay, they're fine for now. And what happened? Turkestan. I think you may have lost a little bit of land to the Seljuk Empire, but it looks like you're okay. You still Taoist? No, they've gone back to Tengri, because they've gone back to Tengri now. No longer actually Taoist, but the Taoist kind of effect is still there. Lots of people over there, lots of vassals of Taoists and stuff, you know. The effects are still there from before. And there we go. Yeah. I'd love to know from you guys, how are you feeling about these nations? Do you like the nations that are appearing? Do you think the borders are good? Do you hate it? I'd love to know. I'd love to know from you guys so far. Scotland's moved its capital down into England. Of course they did. Right here in Warwick is the new capital of Scotland. I'm sure the Scots are happy about that. I'm very sure. The Scottish took over Brittany, so Scotland control this as well. They're getting extremely powerful. But what is the war? Independence Revolt. Oh, and it's another one. Is that 2? No, War for Grand Chief Adadal's claim. Wait. It finished. One of the wars finished. You defeat the Independence Revolt, but the other war continues. Sweden still controls Anjou. And Denmark, are you losing that war now? It's gone against him. Norway is now winning the war. Look at him. Frodi the Bold, turning back the tide against Denmark. And Poland. Look at Poland. They're losing bits and pieces here and there. The child has taken over. The future heir to Bulgaria. He's 44 years old. Once he dies, that is going to be a nice big Poland. What is that? Orleans. A little bit bigger there for a second, but it's gone back down. Jerusalem has split Africa into 2. What is Jerusalem doing? You're just stretching as far as you can, as far west as they can into Africa. But yeah, guys, we're going to have to end this part here. I hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of things changed. To just show you every part, things change quite rapidly. Sometimes they go kind of good, sometimes it goes bad, and it could show anything can happen at any point in time. But yeah, guys, I hope you join us next time. Religion-wise, you know, it's the Catholics. Oh, the Catholics and the Sunnis. But it's fun because those two are normally the biggest religions, and this time they're kind of the smallest. Culture-wise, you can see a lot of Persians over here. But yeah, guys, hope to see you next time. I apologize if I sounded weird today. I'm currently suffering some throat problems, so I had to, you know, hopefully it didn't sound too bad for you guys. I usually find it sounds better over the microphone. It's hard to notice, so hopefully that's the case today. But I wanted to give you an update as soon as possible because of that throat stuff, I've not been able to record much as usual. And Norway still have Iceland. There you go. But see you next time. Have a good one.